Hello. Only one person in the chat. Come on, guys. You're supposed to be saying hello before I start. Lotmo Crypto, welcome. Magi CC, welcome. Let me turn my lights on. My lights aren't on. Whoa, there we go. Bright. I'm here. Okay. Who do you have? Yeah, Lotmo Crypto, Magi CC, Nuno, Mickey, TBR, Nuno Higgs, Alien is in the chat, Rotten Cobra is in the chat. How is everybody doing today? Okay, so everybody here? Bro, can we get your analysis on STX today? Yes, I will have a look at that. Should I have a look at it first? No, I think we just, let's start with Bitcoin. All right, so Bitcoin. Disappointing. Very, very disappointing. We had to break this yesterday, and this was why when we were having that move up, we were like, okay, we've really got to, like, we're holding above this weekly open. It spent the whole day just playing around between the weekly open and the previous week open, broke above. And when we were doing the stream yesterday, this was the time that really, for myself, I thought we had to be pushing. Like, Bitcoin had to push at this point to break those previous highs, and it didn't. So I wake up this morning and I am now short. So yeah, a very big change from yesterday. But as a trader, your only job as a trader is to react to what the data is telling you and react to what the market is doing. You've got to have a plan, you've got to have a narrative. My plan last night was to hold strong in those long positions. As long as we were above that weekly open and we were healthily sitting up there, starting to get some consolidation, we were building really, there were a lot of shorts entering in this area, but we're now at a point, and I'll show you this on Exo charts, where the trapped shorts that were within these wicks, and there are a lot of them, are now being given an exit, which is slowing the decline. However, since we've lost this weekly open, I am now in a short position, and I am kind of expecting at bare minimum at this stage to be going down towards around about that 36k. So that's the target for myself, below $36,000. We'll see how this goes. There's still obviously a chance that this can absorb here. We'll have a look at what Exo is doing. I do want to show you, but we are seeing on this occasion for the first time, let me bring Exo charts up. So what we had yesterday was an increase in open interest with negative delta with price making new highs, right? Now, what we are seeing is an increase in open interest with negative delta, shorts being aggressive, and they are now moving the price down. This is a very big change to what we saw yesterday. Yesterday, same thing, increase in open interest, negative delta, price making new highs. We had to break here. That was the opportunity, and it did not do so. Now, the fact that we are coming down, this is now showing that the shorts are the aggressors. Every time we are getting these little divergences, they are being sold into. And this zone here, which is where you have your trap shorts, we're really getting very close to this potentially cascading down. It at the moment is on a knife edge. We're just above it. Okay, this is where you've got your selling imbalances. Okay, the buyers stepped in just above, so around about, and this is just on the Binance chart, so 36,900. We're right there. So it's make or break time for Bitcoin. It is an interesting moment right now. We'll continue to watch this, but yes, I am in a short position. I am in a short position, and at this stage, the trend for today, so far at the very least, is down. Now, I wouldn't be shorting right here. Okay, that's a bit silly because you're at this important support. But for me, it was a short here. As we came down, lost the weekly open, I updated everyone within the crew. I have gone short into a hedge position and expecting lower prices. So that is the update for today. Very different to yesterday, but yesterday was one of those like fun little hypey hype streams. Just the beginning of the week type of thing. But yeah, very different vibes this morning. Altcoins also, I've taken a few shorts on alts, FitFi being one of them. You remember that we were bullish on FitFi just a couple of weeks ago. I'm now short on this. NASDAQ pulling back. We were looking at this short position. This was a trading room this morning. Missed it, but good opportunity to go short. Very good return on that. And we're now at previous day point of control on the NASDAQ. What we also have, once again, short positions absolutely ruling right now. ES, a break above the daily level, which is a very significant high, and now moving back down. And once again, there is a target on here for previous day point of control, which we're not quite there yet. Oh, we are. We are if we look at it from this way. But basically, I have my previous day point of control. Let's go on this time frame. Is it going to show? No, it's all the way up here now. That's rubbish. Anyway, it's down here. 4546, basically. 4546 on the ES. So, a bearish start to the day. But what we so often see within indices especially, and I think Bitcoin is kind of following the lead from the ES and the NASDAQ so far, is that we do often see a reversal as we go into New York. It's been very, very common throughout, I mean, basically this whole move up, that if I just take this off and we look at London sessions, okay, the moves down that we tend to get, even throughout all of this, London dump, New York reverses it. London here pretty range bound. London moves down, New York reverses it. London moves down, we reverse it. Okay, London moves up, New York reverses it. London down, New York reverses it. Sideways, whatever. That's just up, 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 up. But we've seen on a number of occasions recently, the pre-market does not mean that you're going to see continuation as we go into the new session. So we are just a few minutes away now from New York Open, and it will be an interesting Open for sure. So we'll take things on to here, and I'm going to just mark off some levels. I haven't yet done that on the chart. We did our trading room earlier, but then I had a meeting, and now I'm literally just getting back to the charts now. So you got your previous day open over here. Previous day high, sorry. This is just from New York to New York, because those are the ones where we have the better stuff. I'm going to mark this on the NASDAQ. I'm going to close that. And if we go back onto electronic, yeah, we're right there. So we are at support. This is important support right now. See if this can hold. Confluence with previous day EQ. In fact, if we go to previous, like actually previous day EQ, then that's right there as well. So there it is. PDEQ. I'm gonna mark this on my chart. Kind of rough, kind of basic. And on the NASDAQ, oops, that was on the ES, sorry. On the NASDAQ, Jambi, FitFi, that's a Bybit chart. I thought you didn't trade on Bybit. I don't. So I'm trading this on Mexi. So I traded FitFi on Mexi. I can't trade on Bybit no more. Well, I can, but technically I can't. I'm not allowed to, but I can if I wanted to, but I don't. The previous day EQ on this is actually at your previous week high. So previous week high is also PDEQ, which is interesting. And that takes you into the previous day initial balance. What we got? 1 minute to go. Oh my God. Jeez. Lacking preparation. I'm a bit late on this stream. There we go. There's the gap down. Yeah, if we get a little bit of a drop on the NASDAQ and the ES early on, that'd be quite nice. Let's go regular trading hours. We're looking for this same area, essentially. Bitcoin continuing to drop. It's now or never. We got to reverse. Luke, what about Ape? At the morning you say it's bullish, and when should I close? Well, the Ape was going okay at the morning, and after it went down with BTC. Yeah, well, this is the thing. Altcoins are gonna, if Bitcoin's going down, altcoins are gonna magnify that, right? You've got altcoins that are doing okay, but this is why I'm in a short position on Bitcoin, and why, if we're looking at the altcoin setups, so if we look at Ape, yeah, nothing bad here. I believe yesterday the entry, this was like around here. I haven't checked this. All I can tell you for certain is that I haven't been stopped on any of the longs that I'm in. So those are all doing fine. Let's check the Ape. Yeah, still up on Ape. Still up on TRB, down slightly on One and Aptos, and then obviously up on Bitcoin. So considering that we are seeing quite a big drop across a lot of the market, that's not bad. We'll do some more analysis on these soon. Bit Phantom, hello. So we're coming back down into some support here on the S&P500. I'd like to see those London lows swept. I'll put a lower low on there. London lows have been swept, and we're pretty much there. There's your previous week high and your previous day EQ on the NQ. So a decent position to try and fight this little downtrend as maybe a little scalp, or until this changes, it's down today. Like, this is the direction. We do anticipate that if London has been selling, and this is the thing you've got to remember. Okay, so here's a little bit of education for you all. Where are the traders positioned right now? Are traders during the Asia session and the London session net long, or are they net short right now? It's a pretty obvious answer if you look at both of these charts. Are the shorts in control? Are the longs in control? Where is that inventory? Are they net long? Are they net short? No one's going to answer this because no one's very interactive on it, but they're very obviously net short. Okay, price has been going down. Sellers are in control. This is the direction of the market. Now, New York typically does not really like to give. If we just, as like a very, very simple rule, it would be unusual for all of this to remain basically in control for the whole day. So I would say at some point you're going to have to unwind a lot of this, and you're going to find that a lot of these short positions will start having to cover, as price comes back up. We're still in an overall uptrend. Remember, this is just a down move within a much, much bigger uptrend as you zoom out. Okay, so you get these big moves up, you get consolidation for some time, and then you continue up higher. However, we do need to be aware that we are at extreme levels right now. This took out highs from back in July, and we are very, very, very close to all-time highs. So it is natural that you're going to be finding pullbacks from this across the ES and on the NASDAQ. Once again, ES taking out highs this time from September, not quite as high as the NASDAQ is going, but natural that you're going to be seeing pullbacks from a level such as this. And what you would like to see at this stage is these areas that I've highlighted around about the middle point of yesterday. So this is the whole move up from New York. We've retraced that 50%. We've come back down into an order block. We've recovered basically the whole impulse from that afternoon session. And now is this the opportunity to be running it back again with those short positions that have opened overnight. A quick drop into important support as we go into the New York session, and then a reversal. So Bitcoin has that opportunity as well, but it's not going very well for it so far. We've got to see some strength from the NASDAQ, and we've got to see some strength from the ES, I believe, in order to give Bitcoin the confidence that it needs in order to reverse this. Because right now it's another situation, shorts in control here. Sellers pushing the market down, increasing in speed, increasing in momentum, increasing in aggression to the downside. So until we see a good reversal, and by that I mean something that takes out a lot of what we've seen, then we can be looking for long positions. But right now you're speeding up and you're looking at lower prices still. So yeah, in the short, ideally for myself, down here is where you got some confidence. But it's a very big zone, and I would not really know where to take a long from that point. But ultimately, a move down here, unless we do recover very soon, is probably what I'm looking at. Greg, I can see my life savings burn away. Yikes. And this is the thing, like, this is why I know you're joking, but it makes me laugh that people panic on a move like this. Like, it really is just ridiculous. Like, the only reason, there's absolutely no reason why anyone should be panicking on a move like this. This is just what markets do. And if you are panicking on a move like this, you're way too over leveraged. You're way too greedy. And that is just like a fact. If you are feeling emotion from a move down within an uptrend of 2%, if that is enough for you to feel emotion and you to feel scared about any positions that you're in, you are way, 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 way overexposed, and you need to sort your risk out big time, because that should not be happening. A 2% move should not be happening at all. Should not be affecting you at all. Anyway, that was London lows taken on the ES. So that for me would be an opportunity for a potential scalp long. I might actually, I haven't got Quantower open. I haven't traded this yet. I might, if it's going to open in time. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just because we're at this support, I kind of want to long this. Load up my charts. There we go. Right, we are live. I have my chart open. I have my account ready to go, and I'm gonna get ready with a couple of long positions. See if I can get a little entry on here. Okay. All right. Where's chat gone? Oh, it's because I've hidden it with my screen. I can't see chat. I can't see trading view. I've hidden everything. Let me readjust my screen and let me see if I can actually get into some kind of a position here. How's the NASDAQ looking? Get the tape loaded up. NASDAQ's looking better than the ES. We see this so often where like NASDAQ has a much better moves at the start of the session, and then the ES plays a little bit of catch up. But that's a nice little drop that we've had just then. I'm gonna scale slowly into a long. I'm not going to be aggressive on this, but we're at the support. This is kind of the area that we wanted it to see it go into. We've had shorting all day. I think it would be reasonable to attempt a little knife catch here. There's good confluence. If it drops a little bit lower, as long as we're in this zone here, if we start to close outside, I'm just going to leave this and then just see how it goes. If we actually look at the way the session started, especially on the ES, you've also had a good chance to go short. So we had that move up, that little spike up on the open, came down, take the lows. This could be a nice little opening range starting to play out. And essentially what you'd want as a more high probability setup is to see opens or closes, well, candles closing either side of this first little range that we've just put in. So I'll just wait on here. BTC1 CME gap will be closed at 36,530. Will be closed. That is a strong statement. So we'll see. Do you have the statistics to back up a 100% win rate on that, David Steele? Because if you don't, you can't say it will. You can say that there's maybe a chance that it might, because that's all trading is. Everything is just probabilities. Nothing's 100%. So no, the CME gap is not will be closed. It might be closed. And maybe the probabilities are there that it might do. Correct you. Where is the gap? Let me find it. This is a real old gap right over here. Okay. You're good. Where have you got it? 36,530. 36,530. 36,495. 6,530. You got it at the top of this candle here. This is the problem with these charts. They're all a bit, yeah, that zone, right? I see, yeah, because this is the annoying settlement period. So you do have your actual New York close was 36,560. So essentially, if you're looking for a gap fill, it's just something within here, right? It's just around about this area. Gabbity 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 gabbity. How do I get? Oh, man. There we go. ES is just chilling. Not really doing anything yet. Uneventful open. Bitcoin's back at the anchored viewer. Gonna take out these lows. Whoa. Dumpy, dumpy. There is the level. Are we going to bounce from this? Oh, I've lost chat again. Where's the chat? I keep moving it out the way, and then I've got too many screens open. Still in a short. Yeah, I'm still short. Still short Bitcoin. So what do we have? What is here? I don't want to see that hold. I haven't quite got to that previous week high, previous day EQ on the NASDAQ yet. Bitcoin's just swept this low. I'm going to take profit on this short position now. So I can show you the short that I'm in. I'm going to just take some profit on this. It's not the best entry in the world, but you can see from here, that is where I went short. That is my position. There, we've just taken out the lows. There's still a little bit of a take profit on this one. Do I take profit? Or do I just wait? No, actually, no. You know what? I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm just going to hold this for now. I mean, if we see some strength, then I'll close it. But it's a hedge short position, and I've got some longs that. If any longs get stopped, then I will take profit on this, because then it just basically cancels that out. But I'm not going to take profit, because yeah, no, I don't think there's a need to. Not right now. Not unless we see some strength in the market. This can continue lower. That's a really bad reaction of like a S&P, so I'm not going to bother. We're looking for it to come down here anyway, so. I will take profit if you show me a bit of strength, Bitcoin. Let's have a look at the order flow. Let's see what's going on. Let me bring Exo charts back up. Reload the chart. Whoops. Let's make this 4 hour. Let's make this. There's an alert going off. What's that alert? What was that alert? Oh, let's just say we're taking out 36,600. Okay, cool, cool. That's actually the level I wanted to long from yesterday. It never got there. All right, now we see ES bouncing. Now we see Bitcoin bouncing. Now we see NASDAQ not really doing anything. Getting May 2021 vibes. My inner Bobo is starting to itch. Yeah. Okay, this is the thing. I actually didn't realize, but so on like a couple of streams recently, there was some guy in the comments that was saying like, he said this thing like Becca's bullish on this. And I was like, who's Becca? And then I realized Becca is some like fucking like just YouTube guy with like 2 million subscribers who just like talks about how he's like 10 times better than anyone else in the world and is just really like annoying. But he started doing crypto videos. I think apparently he used to be in crypto, or he made a load of money from crypto or something, and he'd started making crypto videos. And as soon as I started seeing that, I was like, this is a guy that's got like 2 million subscribers, and he's like a life coach guy or something. He's sat I don't know what it is. But if he's making crypto videos, I want to get out of that now. I don't know who he is. But yeah. If it's satire, then that's fair enough. But I haven't actually watched any of the content. That's a top signal, yeah. Precisely. But no, I don't think it is. In all seriousness, I think it's just a... We've been making a lot of money over the past few weeks. Check gold, we should have taken that trading room long. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. And in fact, wasn't I saying like 1992? So 1992 is the level that I was like, that's where we should be looking for like the last short position, and then if it holds and breaks, then you're going higher. Does anyone remember me saying that? That's what I said. Said 1992, and that is 1992. And then you drop back down into that same area. Oh my god, why did I just trade gold? That was so easy. Ah. Market moves too much and I miss everything. Is this going to be like another reversal? So we're going to see ES and the NASDAQ going to reverse London and pump, and then we're going to see gold dump, right? Is that the plan? Gold's back at this macro value area high. Signs of topping all over. The other day at the gym, a gym buddy came up to me and said he was buying BTC now and was asking if he should buy Solana at $64 top signals. Okay. I notice you don't track DIXs or QQQ. Well, QQQ is just NASDAQ. DIXs, do you just mean DXY? Dixie. Yeah, QQQ is just NASDAQ. The Qs. So I trade the NQ. I mean, it's not just NASDAQ, but it is essentially just NASDAQ. So I should have DXY over here with the indices, with the boomer stocks. But yeah, we did mention this again, another trading room. So Dixie, DXY, dollar, yearly level. And then if you're looking at Euro USD, which is 70% of what the DXY does, we've taken out a significant high. However, I am bearish dollar, like macro. I do think that this is like, I mean, the dollar's been on a, saying this earlier, like basically like a decade-long bull market. And I think that ended last year when when bear market ended across the board. I think the dollar's dominance ended. The fact that you came to parity with the euro and almost came to parity with the pound was insane, right? And I am quite firm in my belief that I am bearish America right now. Just generally just bearish America, bearish dollar. And that can change. Like, of course, there's elections next year, there's all of this kind of stuff, but you're going into the final year of what has been an absolutely disastrous administration for America. In terms, like financially at least, like disaster, right? Biden's just a disaster and has been. And I remember, and like I say, a decade-long bull market basically for dollar, I think may have come to an end, and we could be seeing that movement back. Where I remember when I was a kid, like it was always $2 to the pound. It was always $2 to the euro as well. In fact, it was more than that. And yeah, I don't know, it just feels like there could be a turning. We could be seeing a big turning point. It's all speculation, isn't it? But I am bearish America. Sorry, Americans. Very bearish on your country. And just the West in general. But especially America. American companies, on the other hand, fine. Look, the thing is, as well, like being bearish America means you're like, and being more bullish Asia is pretty good if we're into crypto, right? So American companies, crypto, all that kind of stuff. America being just sucking in general is a really good thing for us. Long live the North Korean won. Is there a ticker for that? North Korea. Ugh. Oh, this is look at. Oh, right. Duh. North Korean won. Look at that, Solana versus the North Korean won. US dollar versus the North Korean won. Oh, what? Oh, look at that. What a chart. What a chart that is. It's going to zero, guys. There's your support. Your support, is it? I guess you just can't trade this. You can only trade the South Korean one. Surely you can't trade North Korean. That would be insane. Japanese yen. Quite bullish on. Like, if you're actually looking at this as like property A, the yen, what did it do? Haven't shown this before. But actually, I'm quite bullish Japan. Bearish America, bullish Japan. Oh, did it? Oh my God. Magnet tool work. There it is. There we go. Oh, it didn't take out the lows. What the hell? I thought it did. Okay, it hasn't taken out the lows here, but November lows. Big bounce, come back down, sweep them again. Some more fun top bottom market indicator. No? What? What is? A chart. Is there volume on this? No, it's ice. No volume. Why are we looking at Forex stuff? Bitcoin, you suck. NASDAQ, you boring. ES. Come on. Give a little bouncy bounce. This was the setup we looked at in the trading room. Like, you need to break above like this 77.7 cents in order to trigger a long position. So ignore that. Phoenix, I can't remember what Phoenix is. Someone asked me right at the beginning of the chat, are you still here? Who was it? Who was the first person to ask me something? STX. Joe, are you still here? I'm not gonna chart STX unless you're here. But I will bring up the chart. Also, how many likes do we have? Where's the likey machine? 106 viewers and only 24 likes. Right, we've got to get this to 50 likes. And everybody shill me a coin, a chart, something to look at, and I will look at whichever ones I want to look at. If you want to guarantee that I'm going to look at a chart, then you've got to super chat, because otherwise I'll just pick the ones that I want to pick, and then I'll ignore the rest of you, because this is my show, like I always say. It looks like Joe's gone. Looks like Joe's gone, so I don't have to bother with stacks. If Joe was patient, I would have charted this up for him, but he's gone. Render DKNG Polkadot USD in the July monthly. Okay, I like all three of those. I like Render because I like Render. So we'll have a look at Render because that is a token that I do personally hold. And I'm going to show you this one. This is how stupid the market's been recently, and why and why I guess like top signal might be there. Like, I bought a breakout. I was a breakout trader on Render. I bought this as it took out this high, and it never looked back. So where are we actually seriously on this? If we look at a proper chart, is there a chart with more history? There we go. That's more like it. Okay, so first of all, you want ones at 380. You're close to that. And that's a nice weekly level above there. You've got buy. Right, you can bring it all the way down to here. There's your wick. That was the monthly that we were looking at previously. Daily. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, you've broken through that monthly level. You're close to that 1-to-1. If you're long, good area to be taking profit, especially if it is starting to look like the market could be rolling over. Oh, I got to put an alert here on Bitcoin. We're so close. We're so close to the area that I want it to go to, but it hasn't yet. And ES still holding support. I am going to actually add so I am long ES. So I did buy one contract at 4546, and I've just bought another one at 4546.75. So I am long ES. I'm going to see how it goes. Do I also want to long the NASDAQ? I'm going to give it a go because stop's relatively easy to manage on this. And then I just need to place some alerts here, because if we do start dropping, I mean, I'm kind of cool if we, like, previous week high is still below us. If we drop like lower than here, give myself a few ticks wiggle room. I'm not risking very much on these trades. I'll trade it a bit more seriously later on. But yeah, it feels. I like. I know you can't trade. I saw. Oh, I can't trade based off of that. But. It looks okay to me. I'm confident enough with what I'm seeing. The fact that we're within the initial balance that we can get a little pop up. I'm fighting the trend. I'll take a losing trade to start the day if I have to. It's fine. It's fine. It is for the purposes of television. We are on TV. It is trader. Oh, we have filled the gap. David Steele was correct. He told us we would fill the gap. He said that with confidence, and we have filled the gap. Well done. Yes, fair. And actually, that is really quite a good level there. We're already... Oh, this is going to be interesting. It'd be interesting how this, like, 30-minute candle closes. Or this 15-minute candle closes. Watching this with interest. Been inside the same ascending channel for a month now. Tag the base of BTC ascending channel with that wick if you take a look. Let me have a look. So... I don't know how I draw this. Would you draw it from the lows to begin with? I don't really there to there. And then you're going to go that high and just see if that can contain. It's a really scrappy channel. Midpoint. I don't see this as a channel. Focus on BTC for a sec. Entry incoming. Come on. I am now going to take profit on the short. Because I can. This is also a point where fairly soon I do see an opportunity to go long. So I am going to take profit here. I didn't when we had that first drop below. Down here, but I am going to take some profit on here now, just because I feel like we're at a point where there's a decent opportunity for this to reverse. So I'm going to take off only 25% because I am still long on other assets. Okay, that is done. I have taken profit on my short. What's Ape up to? I'm going to place an alert on Bitcoin if we take the lows. And I'm going to place an alert on Bitcoin if we break back above 36,700. So we will take a look at that again. So if we get that entry, or if we come into this area, which essentially is where we want it to go, then we'll be alerted. If we break back above and we see some strength, then we'll also be alerted. ES, I've got my alert down here to tell me that I need to get out if I do need to get out. NASDAQ, I've got an alert down there to tell me I need to get out. But profit taken on a short position, that is a good start. Ethereum also into some support here. So a little 4-hour order block after rejecting the one above. Ethereum I don't like. It's a pile of crap. Like, look at it. It's done exactly what Bitcoin's done today. Boring Ethereum. However, out support. Solana, is that crashing? I hope so. Wait a second. What happened there? Oh, did I get fooled on another? What happened there? I had a stop loss hit. Hmm? Why did that hit my... where does the stop come from? There's Bitcoin. Right. Something weird's just happened on my... Okay, I'm going back in. I don't know. I must have accidentally placed a stop loss somewhere. Got stopped out of my trade at break even. Like, literally the same place I entered it. Did you hear that? Like, go pop in the background. Stupid. Okay, I'm back in. Same trade as before. Exactly the same level. Sorry, I just... Bitcoin. Oh. We're not quite there, are we? Getting closer. Where's chat gone? I've lost the chat window because I had to bring everything back up on my own screen. Okay. Do I really need to do another alert? Because I I'm going to go like, all right, if it actually like properly dumps, let's go 36K. All right, because this is just stupid. What is the point in looking at Bitcoin when it's just like really just hanging around down at these lows? 36K, if that gets broken, we'll be alerted, we'll know about it. Same kind of stuff with these. If this continues to break down, it's not looking great. Render, again, you're at resistance, so there's a lot of stuff I need to be doing on this, so yeah. Because I was long render, I gotta close that. One, not looking ideal. Ape. Ape's okay. Happy enough with ape. This is what I'm looking at on ape, so as long as we're above there, we're fine. Was it TRB was another one I wanted to look at. TRB's still holding up as well. Okay. Ape 1 and sand in the red for me. Sand. Haven't looked at sand for a long time. I don't like 3 drives type of things. 3 drives reminds me of like just pain. So when you have stuff like this, I don't mind like 2 if you're gonna go boom 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 and then get you continuation after that. But once you hit a 3rd one, oh, I hate it because it reminds me of a trade I think many people probably took back in the day. If we look at our very first here it is. I remember this. This was a great day where we had like this 1, 2, and then everyone's like, oh, 3 drives, man. And then it's just all over. That was a fun day. That was when you really knew the bull market was done. Done. GMT holding very well here. Yeah. This is another one of those, like if the whole market's okay and you've just got something like this that's just been TWAPing up within like a nice chill channel for the last month or so, then it's one of those that eventually just goes pshoo, pops. We saw it on, what was it? Stacks? STX? Or no, was that the thing that someone asked me about earlier? SNX? I don't know. One of them. It was one of those. What's this? What is this trade? Fuck knows. That was a stupid thing from stream. IB stats. Oh my god, we're almost there already, yeah. Have we already almost done the initial balance and it's like not moved at all? Ugh. Just literally hanging out at support. Last Friday vibes from this IB. Yeah. Yeah, what happened after that? We had... Oh, last Friday was a big move up. Yay. Yeah. But look. Come on. It's even cleaner when you see it here. Just hold. Hold on, ES. Don't be a silly sausage. Same thing. Alright. NASDAQ, previous week high, previous day EQ, 30-minute OB, yesterday's initial balance. Lose this, we're rolling over, and it really is all over. But hold it, and we go for the highs again. We are at a critical point. You lose this, everything's dead. We fill gaps below, fill this gap, fill this gap, fill this gap, fill this gap. No, I don't know if we're that bearish, but I think we probably come into here somewhat. Well. Yes, lose this. It just starts to look a bit messy. We've got big levels below us, previous week EQ. Previous week low all the way down here. Gotta hold. Bitcoin, area that we looked at earlier. Gotta see if this can hold. Ethereum, area that we looked at earlier. It's gotta hold. Total market cap, is that anything interesting? Oh, look, what is this line? Total. Value area low. Macro value area low. Yeah. We're breaking down. We're going to reject off of this and just continue dumping now? Or are we going to get back above it? Is this just a little stop run? Tesla looks good. It's good for a short, right? Do you know what Tesla reminds me of? Because I can remember trading this before. Which is why I've zoomed out. This. Yeah? Whoops. That's what Tesla looks like. So if you're saying Tesla looks good, for me it looks good for a short. You gotta big old gap below down here. You filled this one. You gap down. You start to break that bullish momentum. Okay, it's done it before and it's continued higher. But right now, if you've got an invalidation here, and you're short from here, and you're aiming down here, a pretty good looking trade to me. Okay, maybe not that low. How things have changed, right? In the space of a day, things were looking so good and it's just all starting to fall apart a little bit now. But we're not like, it's not all over by no means. Like actually that is just a reaction there on Tesla is pretty decent. Like if you were trading futures and you're getting over a 1% move off of that, that's decent. But that was a back test and then lower, wasn't it, on ES. Sketchy market right now. On the verge of a puke. So keep your risk low. Keep your powder dry. And if it does get too intense, put that powder up your nose and go on a bender and forget about everything that's happening, because we do appear to be fairly close to a big old puke right now. My legs are getting tired as well, so I might wrap up this stream. We got 3 minutes to go until the initial balance is in. It's inevitable that we're going to be closing towards the low of the initial balance, so therefore you're looking at continuation lower, and you are looking for this to hold as the high of the day. And yeah, that right there was a really good opportunity to go short ES. As soon as you've lost that support, that's the level that we'd had. As soon as you lose it, you back test it, we drop lower. And at this stage, we're coming into golden pocket. Okay, and next level of support here. Not the end of the world yet, still can be recovered, but is on the verge of looking pukey. Previous week high being tested. Wait till you see what happens at the funding candle in 31 minutes. I'm not staying for another 31 minutes. That is not happening. Previous day value area low. I guess we open inside value area. We're coming down to value area low. Holds there. Can take that up to value area high. Would you short gold? I don't know if anyone would listen to me right now because I just took a long on ES and that got stopped out, so I'm losing today. I mean, if all markets are puking, then gold's probably not going to do the same thing. like all the setups that I haven't taken have gone really, really well today, and the one that I have taken has stopped me out, and I'm very annoyed at that. But it's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm short Bitcoin. That's paying for everything. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I can lose a trade. I've taken profit on Bitcoin. It's fine. Stop being grumpy, Luke. Stop it. Yeah, well, I don't know what the funding rates are at right now. How are the funding rates? If we're in negative funding, then maybe we could get a bit of a reversal, but oh, we are. Okay. We are in a few places approaching negative funding. This will be for the first time since the 26th of October. Pikachu, this guy mentality for trading just seems too unprofessional. Look, I'm here as a live stream. We're just chilling out. Yeah, we do things a lot more seriously when we're doing the trading rooms, but I'm walking on a treadmill, chatting to people and looking at charts. I'm not going to be that serious on a live stream. Literally take everything I say with a pinch of salt when I'm live, because I'm just reading comments and I'm just reacting and responding to them. It's a chit chat. We're bouncing from channel support right now, but I do think this is finally going to break today. Yeah. What have we got? Like, okay, we'll look at this seriously now. Maybe not. It really, 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 really is a close call, this. Like, you do not want to be closing high time frame candles above that, because that, like, the amount of negative delta that we've got within there in the middle of a range, and right now still just consolidation. Okay, all right, we put in the low, put in the high, higher low, lower high, higher low at this stage. Could come back up towards that 37,200, where we have shorts that are looking good. Okay, this is where the aggression started. This is where I shorted earlier. Okay, so I'm amongst these guys. There are traders within this range who are short, who are being given an exit right now, and it's not necessarily what you want to see. So we trade through this and it does start to get ugly, but it remains the same. Like, nothing's really changed during this whole stream. We're just reaching deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into it. Okay, it's at support. Bitcoin is at support. All right, Ethereum is at support, and yeah, Lonesome Dove. We don't like anyone talking anything bad about anybody on this channel, and I do not agree with you. So come in here with good vibes, or don't come in here at all. I don't know what would make anyone think that. The strap. Oh, this is a. Oh. What the hell? Who stepped in here? This is Bybit inverse. Right, I'm looking at the. Someone's gone big, big long. Bybit inverse. That one. Must be a hex holder. Right, what's happened here? Who's long in this? A lot of long positions opening down here. Interesting. This has become the point of control, and we're holding it. I highly doubt that. Yes, I very, 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 very much doubt that. They have mad liquidity. You, come on, Jon Snow. ETF approved. Imagine that. Is it really? I'm on Twitter now searching the term ETF. This is probably nonsense, right? Okay, there's no ETF approved. Stop posting fake news. Metafic brain. Sorry. What is wrong with me? Actually, oh man, that's quite significant. Just a lot like that. Open interest at the bottom. Someone knows something. It's certainly not our champions. I might go long Bitcoin. I might join these guys. This has become the daily point of control. We've got VWAP up here. Now, I'm not going to, again, unprofessional approach, whoever it was that said that. Breaking. US Department of Justice announced cryptocurrency enforcement actions at 3 p.m. ET. Oh, does that really mean I've got to stay live until 3 p.m.? My legs are going to fall off. I've been walking here barefoot for like an hour and a half already. I have got my steps in today. I don't want to stay live until 3 p.m. I don't want to. I don't want to. It's getting dark outside already. I've been sat at my desk since 8 o'clock in the morning. FOMC minutes is at 7 p.m. I'm not staying live until then. You can crack off. Yeah, FOMC minutes is still like 4 hours away. So no. Imagine that. Imagine if I actually stayed. Yeah. Take a break, then come back. No. We don't even have 50 likes. Why would I stay here? Come on. 107 viewers, 49 likes. Pathetic. On the plus side, we have bullish divergence against these lows and these lows now. So the last time we had the bullish divergence, we did go up. And this time we do got the bullish divergence, we could go up again. The bullish. Yeah, if you've liked already, don't like it again, because then you're just unliking it, and that makes me sad. But yeah, this is what we called in the trading room earlier. I just... this is what we'd spoken about. So, Delirium also called it. I got to give Delirium and I got to give French Bull the props for this. I was looking a little bit lower. But zoom out and look at what we've did previously. And we did speak about this scenario earlier on. So what we had before, once again, if we hold here, it's absolutely fine. It's a buy the dip moment once again, which is like mad because it's just stressful, right? But what did we do the last time we puked? Okay, you make a high, you drop, higher low, you come up, take internal liquidity, come into excess, sorry, drop there, then you come down, test the POC, and take internal lows without hitting all of the stops from the run up. Okay, so we drop into that, we bounce. What's happened on this occasion? Okay, we make another high. On this occasion, not quite as high, but we come up, we drop, higher low, lower high, we come down, these are your stops. What have we taken? Internal, just one of them. And then, oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, there. Let me do all of this again. Right. Draw it all again, draw it all again, draw it all again. Okay, easy peasy, very quickly. You heard what I said. High, low, high, drop down, take out this, but without taking all the stops from the low of the range when everyone's getting really bearish. Or if we're done here, high, low, lower high, drop down, take internal liquidity, but without taking all the stops that are at the low of the range. Okay, there we go. That's what I meant. That's what we've done. Very, 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 very similar. This move, very similar to this move here. So if we do bounce, and if we do get back above these wicks, it's actually kind of a good thing. And what we could see from this is what I would like to see. We do have 16 minutes before this 4-hour close. If this 4-hour candle closes back above the wick that we put in yesterday, 36,600, that's kind of a nice reaction. That's like we saw back here, right? Yeah, where you take out those, you close back above, you act as support, and you go off and make another high again. Similar thing here. And then you'll have the Department of Justice coming out and being like, we are going to tackle cryptocurrency exchanges. We're going to be very harsh on them, and we're going to stop anybody trading crypto. And then what's the market going to do? It's going to pump because nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares what the SEC, what the Department of Justice are going to do. It's not going to change anything. bud. So Bitcoin has a decision to make. We've had, okay, this is, all right, initial balance. There is a high probability. However, okay, there is news during the session, which removes the statistics. Because we've got FOMC minutes coming out later on during the session itself. This no longer has the 88% probability of remaining the high for the day. So just remember that. Okay. There is, with the initial balance strategy, with the initial balance statistics, it's not really a strategy because you can trade anything within it. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's not a strategy or a model per se. It is just, there is whatever is the initial balance will either hold as the high or the low for the day, and there is an 88% chance of that playing out, and that is just fact. Okay, that's just how it is. Now, when you have a news event that happens during it, that is where the statistic doesn't really play out. Okay, it's not to be used in those kind of conditions. Now, it doesn't mean that it's going to fail. But like you see yesterday, no news during the session itself, and it holds. You have a close, the initial balance closes within the upper half of the range, and you have a bullish day. Day before didn't work out. Whoa, okay, this is, wow, my God, I've just seen the tape going absolutely insane on Bitcoin. Wow, okay, that is some serious buying coming in right now. Like, serious buying. Holy shit. I've got aggro on and it is going absolutely insane. I haven't seen the tape moving that fast for a very long time. That is a huge amount of short positions liquidated. Jeez. The order book collapsed. It really did. The offer has completely gone. So yeah, this is it. Like, what was I saying about the reaction that we've had from lows? You take the internal liquidity, and we're closing above. We're potentially going to engulf this whole candle, and this has 10 minutes left to go. Oh, I should have taken that long. Oh my God, it was right there. It was right there. We saw it. We saw that first. Oh. Damn it. And look, it just missed. I've just realized as well, I need to turn the light on. It's really dark now. Oh, my legs. Whoa. Took it in paper, yeah. We're gonna everybody, our little secret, okay? Okay. We went long. We went long here, yeah? Actually, it was here. It was here. It was right here when we were looking at it. We went long. We did it. No one tell anyone anything. We did it. Exo Charles has crashed. No, it hasn't. It's back. Oh. We took a long at the close of the CME gap. No, it didn't go lower than that. Or was it actually... Did anyone actually long this, or have we all just completely failed to do our jobs today? Like, literally. Alessio, thank you. I'm glad somebody did. I hope at the very, very least, I provided a bit of a sense of perspective and stopped people panicking, because the fact that we had still room to go on this before it started to look bad, I hope that at the very least, me saying, look, if this area holds, we're fine. If it doesn't, we're fucked. I hope at the very, very least that worked out. God. I layered orders by only half a position. Man, you guys doing better than me. Why am I making so many weird noises? At least, look, I'm in the green again on my altcoins. I took profit on my Bitcoin short. Oh. So my Ethereum trade, my Ape trade, my TRB trade are all back in the green. Taken profit on my BTC shorts. I didn't take any stops apart from one on ES. So I got stopped on ES, but I didn't hit any stops on any of my altcoin trades. They're all fine. Okay, it's not bad. Not a bad day. Department of Justice to announce Binance settlement. Of course that's what it is. Yeah, that makes sense. So it's not FUD, is it? It's just... Anyway, yeah, continue my IB explanation. I apologize. Right, so... TPO. Okay. Basically very, 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 very simple. So what you look at is the first A and B period on a TPO chart. I'm going to do this on ES. It's clearer. I don't think this is going to play out today, by the way. I do think we end up reversing and coming back up here, but just so you're aware that it is a news day, so it doesn't really count. A and B period where B closes, which in this instance was down at the lows. That means you've got 88% chance of the high of the initial balance holding for the day. So that means any retrace, any setup that you have within there, that becomes your invalidation. So you can be going short again on a retest from here. That is your invalidation. You can come all the way up, tick all the way up to the top. That is your invalidation. Okay, if you take out that, that's the invalidation. There is a strong probability that that remains the high of the day. However, today is a news day. There is news happening during the opening hours of the market, so therefore it is less effective. And we have already essentially done this with the C period, the next 30-minute period after the initial balance did take out the IB low. So you couldn't really have traded this properly today. The only thing that you would say is if we come up here, there's a little gap. And if you are short bias, once again, I wouldn't take it, but there is a short position that if it wasn't on a news day and we don't have all of the weirdness that's going to happen later on with the FOMC minutes and stuff, that for me would be a decent trade. But I'm saying now, I do not think initial balance high will hold today. Despite statistics telling me that it will. Just because it's a news day, I reckon we take out both sides. We are back testing what should have been support as resistance. So, but I think because we've already got the short from that earlier, then it makes sense. There is entry once you leave the initial balance, yeah, but you got to be looking at the 30-minute. So you've kind of got to look at continuation. This is what happened yesterday. Add this back on here. So essentially, you then have there's stuff like this in the crew in the educational material. But if C period closes outside initial balance, like we've got on this occasion, then once again, you've got a trade setup, initial balance high. It becomes like a close back inside. You're trading 30-minute time frames. Yeah. So it's not going to be, it's kind of difficult, but you're trading 30-minute time frames on this. So then you're looking for, it's like the 80% setup on with value area. Close outside. Then basically, as long as you're holding above that initial balance high, then it's okay. You're looking for continuation higher. Close back inside there would be an invalidation. Nice thing about TPO is it's just very, very rules based, and it's based off of 30-minute time frames, 30-minute candles. Potential golden pocket retrace on BTC for a long setup. I wouldn't like to go that deep after an impulse. Not after a reversal like that. I wouldn't like to go that deep. Look at what happened previously. Okay, you've got to go shallow retrace continuation. So what we did on the last low, you hold, and you're just holding within a range, and then you start to run. So essentially what you're looking for now, the way I would look at this is now anchored view up from the low. You place that at the bottom. That one's kind of done. And now you want to be holding this. So if this is to be a true impulse, you don't, yeah, golden pocket. I mean, golden pocket works because it is at that low, right? Well, the fact that we saw so many buyers coming in then, my treadmill has just stopped itself. It's just end. I guess it's unhealthy to walk more than 2 hours. Let me turn it back on. Whee! We're back on. I was just like, why are we slowing down so much? Come on. There we go. Okay. Oh. Walking too much, man. Oh my god, this is too fast now. Why don't you try getting into a long on ES or NQ when your bias is up? No good invalidation. No, all right, look. Bias is up, but data suggests down, and it's just a messy one. It's just a messy one. I would feel more confident probably going along if we actually start to trend out of this. So if we, like, I would rather buy strength later on in the day. So if we say, for example, we continue and we break through this, and then we start, because you've got to look at what's happened overnight as well. Like, it's very, very, like, once you come through here, I think you end up running and taking out all of this overnight London session stuff. And I think they start getting, like, really, really messed up. So can I go long from this? Essentially, all right, you're not, I don't know. I don't know. It's tempting. but I don't think it's necessarily sensible to do so at this stage. Having said that, I did get stopped out earlier, and I do kind of want to revenge trade this. but that is not the way that you really should be trading it. Do I maybe have like... one. Maybe... okay, actually, I kind of like what I'm seeing on the order flow here anyway from NASDAQ. A little bit more. So if we do drop just a little bit there. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh man, I don't know if I can. I'm gonna join them. If I get stopped twice in a day, then I'll give it up. But I do like this. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go. Yeah, the DOJ to announce significant action 3 p.m. This is just gonna be the Binance thing, isn't it? I'm gonna chill. I've had enough. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I will be trying to get into a long position at some point, but I need to have some brain power that I no longer have after talking for over 2 hours. My brain power has depleted to the point that I don't really know what I want to be doing right now. So I need to have a break. I need to chill out. I need to reassess the market and come back fresh in a few minutes time, because otherwise it's just going to run away from me. And yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed. I hope you guys are more profitable than no, I made profit, it's fine. I just annoyed that I got stopped out on that short and didn't catch the long. But anyway, great stuff. Have a great day, everybody. I will see you very, very soon.